Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. We're here with our weekend update and our new listings update on a Monday. A bit of a change today. You've got Colby with me. How you going, Colby?
Yes, good, thank you. It's been a pretty busy Monday.
Very busy Monday. It might be a very long Monday the way it's going. So, yes, weekend-wise was a little bit quieter. So I was on over the weekend. I had a couple of people in on Saturday. A few phone calls on a couple of the new properties, but not a lot of activity around, not great weather either, so that's probably keeping people Christmas shopping or staying out of it, I reckon. So
all the townships were flat out, so that was good. We were driving around Cygnet and Geest, and there was lots of people around, so that's always good to see.
Yeah, definitely. Week activity for the week. How did the open homes go? You had some
pretty good. So we had 7 at the open homes this weekend. So that's probably a good half on what we usually have. Really, if we were looking at numbers. But as you said, the towns were full, so that's awesome. And 27 private inspections. So that was still a pretty busy week, given everyone's kind of winding up for the end of the year. So it's still healthy level of activity, I think.
Yeah, pretty good. So and then new listings. We've actually got some today to talk about, which has been a week and a half instead of a week. That's probably made a bit of difference there, but quite a few that are going to be hitting the internet this week. So let's have a brief run through on all of them and give people an idea.
So there'll be a couple that you will have already seen, but we'll just quickly sort of talk about them as well. So we started in Huonville this morning with a little 2-bedroom sort of unit-sized house, I suppose, but on a really big block up on sort of in the Scenic Hill area. Really gorgeous views for a little unit. It's probably got one of the best views in the whole valley, so that's a really cool one, and that will be a great first home buyers one. So we're in the sort of under 400 bracket for that one as a starting price. So first home buyers trying to get in, that would be a really good one. Then we went and saw a beautiful house in Glen Huon. So I think probably one of the most comparable properties we've had to it of late that bucket loads of people came to was Twin Rivers Lane. So a lot of people who like that kind of really interesting style of home, very South Island, New Zealand kind of vibes with timber and stone and render. That would be a great one to jump on board with. Nice bush setting and just cracking view straight down the valley. That one. So that's a really cool one. And again, that'll be in that sort of high 6 to early 7 range as a starting figure. So, quite achievable there. Then back into Huonville, we had a gorgeous 3-bedroom, really quite grand home.
Very grand.
It's
surprising
a little
inside,
bit
isn't it?
unexpected up on Knights Road. So if you're looking for a big family home, that would be a really cool one to jump on board with. And that one will be starting under the 600 mark. So again, it's in a really good price bracket for people looking in the area.
Bit bigger block too. So
really nice block, and it's super private even though you're in suburbia with that one. So it's a really good one to check out. We did the full spread today, so we had a bush block in Lucaston. So we haven't had a really good one of these for ages. And there's still heaps of people looking for them. So just really gorgeous, stunning, pristine Tassie bush block. With actually an awesome access, one of probably the best.
Actually, ones you can drive a car to.
So 2-wheel drive access to that one, and that'll be starting in the under 200 range. So if you've been just looking for that perfect slice of Tassie bush, that would be a really cool one to jump on. Then in Lucaston, gorgeous little 3-bedroom cottage on about 1,600 square metres that you could just love it as it is or totally refurbish it. The amazing big shed on the block and veggie patches and fruit enclosures and that sort of thing. So, and that'll be starting just over the 400 mark. So again, a really good one for those first home buyers that are able to get up there a little bit more. Downsizers, retirees, just I think that would just about suit everybody.
So good area, good sun and character. Even though not super character, but it's got enough that it's going to tick lots of boxes for lots of people. So I'd expect that one will go a bit silly in the next couple of weeks. So
So if you're looking for character and close to Hobart and that sort of thing, that'd be a really cool one to jump on board. Then there's a farm in Port Huon that lots of you have probably already seen already. I know it had an open home just this weekend, which had a pretty good turnout. So gorgeous farmland, proper pristine pasture, which is really gorgeous, and a really big solid brick home. And again, that's probably something we haven't had for a while either. That sort of low maintenance brick home, beautiful pasture.
Water views.
Water views potential, I guess, to have a proper working farm on that one. So that's a really cool one to check out. And that one's in a slightly different price bracket, so it offers over $790. So for those if you're looking at that top end. And then we went down to a really cool bush block in Deep Bay, which you might want to talk a little bit more about, but just spectacular views over to the bay, and be a really interesting spot as a holiday home location, or it's just, had a lot going for it, didn't it?
It does, ridgeline position, and pretty funky bus that's on there that could be used as a good weekender or sleep out or something, whatever. Great place to put the guests, or maybe even an Airbnb if you get it approved through council or something. But certainly that's adds a bit, but just the volume of infrastructure spent already there with the road and the power and the things on it sort of shifts it from most of the other blocks that have got the view.
Kind of the bush, your regular bush block to
a
pretty specky one.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And that one's online too if you want to check that out. So if you're looking for a really spectacular view, sort of mix of pasture and bush, that one's on. It offers over $395 and is ready to go for inspections anytime. So we've been everywhere.
Yes.
I think there's just about something for everybody that's looking in that. Just down here generally, I think there's something in there that will suit.
Yeah, definitely. So hopefully, and all of those coming on before Christmas. So hopefully there's a few listings there for December. We were worrying there wasn't going to be as many. There's a good amount there, and probably a couple more to come over the next week or two. So
time to get in. So
definitely. Yeah. Cool. All right. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I think that's about it for this week and last Thursday's catch up. So hopefully that keeps you up to date with what's happening, and we will all see you during the week on the other updates.